I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
Now we're gonna just go on anime book club for this week. So we're watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I think this is part 4 that we're covering. Well, I guess, yeah. Part 5?
It'd have to be part 5, right?
Yeah.
12. Yep, part 5.
So, yeah, we watched episodes 13 through 15. And, spoilers ahead, but this show was awesome. Like, I really enjoyed watching this again. I wanted to watch more. Like that's how I felt watching it. It was like I just made me want to watch, like, binge it. I didn't, but yeah, it's just been good. We got there we go, the other sides to the show. Like we're getting more of the action and more of the implications and of the outside world and everything, and it's been pretty cool. I guess start with episode 13. You guys want to go ahead?
We out here, just en route to the marshland to see the lizard men. We bring in a squad.
Fucking vibes.
Basically, gang in this bitch.
Fucking vibes.
Suie, encounters, the lizard chieftain's daughter and AKA bodyguard. And Rimuru was like, yo, go help her out. And he was like, all right, bet, I'm up. Yeah. And Rimuru was like, all right, we're gonna pull up.
After they made the alliance.
We're gonna pull up. They pull up. Damn, you took him out already? That was crazy. You're wild. And then after that, they make the alliance. Yeah, lizard people and the assortment melting pot of whatever we got going on here. We're friends. Then they try.
Are you just summarizing the whole thing?
Oh no.
I guess that's that was your summary. Basically in 13, like you said, the beginning part was definitely great where they're coming back. Suye's job is to go rescue the chieftain. Fucking everyone else has got to go help, on their way to go help those men fight them. Gabru's fucking realizing how in over his head he is. My son is like, you must be the Orc Lord. I will defeat you 1-on-1. And then he was like, Orc Lord? Orc Lord's way stronger than me. He was like, oh shit.
Yo, that shit was dumb funny. He was like, wait, what?
Crazy.
Dog, I ain't even really all that, for real, for real.
General, dog. I'm pretty regular.
I'm just a regular dude.
Thanks. And then, Rimuru and them get there just in time before Gabru gets wiped out.
Of course, the goat saves him.
Yeah.
Gopta.
Gopta's a legend, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with my son. He's the prodigy.
Big facts. I also just cover 13 and 14 together.
Yeah, it's fine.
So then 14 is when we get the real, like, the meat of the battle. Get some really good action scenes. Art's awesome. Fucking fighting's dope. We see how powerful the Kajin are for real, where this freaking orc army is just getting wiped out like it's nothing.
Left, right.
Them fucking Ranga is going ham. My son leveled up. That's how hard he was going.
Right?
Yo, when Ranga did the freaking thunder shit,
everyone was shook. They were like, "Oh shit, he leveled up too."
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I was like, yo, this fucking wolf is strong as hell.
Was making twisters come out the sky.
All this shit. Fucking. Also, I love when Suye is rescuing the chieftain, and like they just show the reaction to the lizard man when he just fucks everyone up. Like the daughter, like is like mouth just agape, and then when they save them from the cells, and then he goes, "Yeah, I guess you can't really help but reacting like this because my son is really a problem." And it's just doing this without breaking a sweat. He's like, "Oh my god, Suye, look out!" He's like, "Yeah, no, he's immobile already. I got this."
Nah, did you see the subtle flex though? When Suye was like, "Yo, I know you can see this, the puppet man. I hope you watching, bitch."
Yeah.
And then slice that dude.
Yeah. So that, like you said, the clown dude, who Trinity was like, "Yo, y'all wanna start messing around in my forest, huh? You wanna catch these hands? You can deal with the consequences." And they dipped out. It was pussy after she
Yeah, I'm about to
took one of
say.
their arms and shit. She's out here. She's showing she a problem too. She was like, "Listen, we strong." Like she told Rimuru, she was like, "Yeah, we're pretty strong, but like this is way too many people for us to handle on our own. That's what I'm gonna ask you." But yeah, so we get all that, and then we see the Orc Lord in 14 again for like the first time for real. And then we see
Yeah.
Gelmond out here, and we find out why he's just been going around naming all these people.
Yeah, because my man's trying to create a new demon lord and shit.
Yeah, a demon lord that he can control.
Yeah.
So we're getting a bunch of scheming.
Gelman kind of pussy.
OD.
These episodes expose him. Oh
yeah.
man.
And then my man's got the fucking and then after all that talk, my man's got the Ned Stark. Shit got dark for him, bro.
Nah,
Oh man.
And for my people that don't watch Game of Thrones, go find out what happened to Ned Stark. Because my man,
but you knew it was bad when the sage was like, "Yeah, I don't see any life force from him anymore." Just out of nowhere.
Like,
Remember was like, yeah, that's kind of obvious. All right. That shit was crazy. And then when after he eats Gelman, that's when you see the Orc Lord turn into the Orc Disaster and shit. And then that's when shit start getting crazy.
Yeah.
And I found it mad interesting that Rimuru be so aware of like his strength, or not his strength, but about its strength for real. Because I mean, I guess it's androgynous, so we don't really know if Rimuru's a boy or girl for real. But yeah, like basically, he was like, "All right, Great Sage, you take over." And then Great Sage just started doing
that was awesome. It's basically like battle mode engage. Like,
right. Yeah, battle mode engaged on some shit like Naruto's like, all right, Fox, like take over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, fucking Yusuke demon mode. Like, yo, he just went like different. He was doing all this shit. And then fucking that wasn't even enough, because when he's trying to lit Gelda on fire, she was like, oh shit. Hold up, emergency. He's like, all right, never mind. I'm gonna just do this shit. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself on some Thanos shit. Basically.
It was like, yo, like he was like, you know what? If this was a normal enemy, you would have had it. You did everything you needed to do, but we couldn't predict the fire resistance.
Yep.
Exactly. And he was like, well, I figured it out. It's a dog eat dog world, dog.
And I'm wearing bacon pants.
Yeah. And later on in the episode, they talk about like the unwritten code for monsters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of fucked with that, because it's like, you know, anime's supposed to teach you lessons too. You know, like whether it's like a eating kind of thing. And the monsters are talking about it, but Rimuru also talks about it like when he's like now consuming like the Orc Disaster, basically.
So after that, we do see the battle and how Rimuru actually does end this, and it's literally, you know, goes from Orc Disaster talking about how he can't be eaten because he needs to consume, and then Rimuru out here like, I have the biggest power, so it's eating. And like you were saying, it ties into the unspoken rule of the monsters, where it's just you know, survival of the fittest, pretty much. You know, it's eat or be eaten, and the only way to get past you know, Orc Disaster's abilities is with one like Rimuru, which it was kind of poetic in the sense that, you know, something that's always starving and driven by hunger and stuff like that, ends up the only way to defeat him is to be eaten itself. But during that time, we also see everything that he's been through and what led him to the decision. And it's like, you know, being pushed to the limits, things happen and you make decisions. He was trying to make such a betterment of his people and just do everything for them. And that's why he was like, yo, like, I can't die, because then everything I've done is going to fall on them. And that's not fair. You know what I mean? I don't care what happens to me, but they just don't deserve it. I've just been trying to lead them. And Rimuru just out here showing again how great of a guy he is, and what his thinking's like, and how he has a good moral compass. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna I'll take those sins from you. You know what I mean? That'll be my cross to bear. And I'm the one killing you and kind of setting you free. And yeah, man, the show just got you feeling all the different types of feels, man. It's really dope.
That's a fact. It's like, it's anime, yo. It's honestly supposed to teach you some form of lesson at the end of it, or like through it. So I kind of like how they're going through like that aspect of it now, where it's just like things is happening and they actually give you like moral compass for like for situations and stuff. Forgiveness being one of them.
Yeah. So episode 14 ends with that, with the orc disaster being defeated. And then 15, it's like a little more setting up the world again. And just like it feels like the paperwork side. Or it's more like when you finish the story and you're reading the epilogue for this arc.
Yeah, basically.
Everyone has this meeting that JT was starting to allude to. Not even allude to mention directly when he was trying to summarize all the episodes in one. We do have this council meeting where all the different races are there and they're trying to decide what's going to happen after this war. And Rimuru says it off rip. He goes, I'm going to let you guys know how I feel, and then you can decide and see which one to agree with, stuff like that. But I think that they shouldn't. I'm not going to charge them with any crimes because, the reason this happened was because of the famine. And at the end of the day, if any one of us would have happened, we don't know what decision we would have made too. I'm not going to blame them. But he's like, I'm not really going to write them off and make it too easy. So he ends up making these deals and all these things. And in summary, he's elected to be the chancellor of this alliance between all of the different races of the forest. And then each one is going to contribute something to the other. And they're going to have this nice little ecosystem here amongst themselves. And the orcs, I guess their punishment per se, or the way they're going to serve everyone back, is they will provide labor. And he's basically giving them jobs. And by doing that, they're going to be fed. And it's pretty awesome how he's being able to unite everyone. And my friend Gan from work was talking about this because he got through the first episode. He finally started watching too. Again, tell your friends about the shit and start watching with us. Anyway, he was like, it's really interesting having an anime main character not being a kid or like a teenager, because that's usually what it is. And I feel like with Rimuru, you really see how much more put together he is than like a Kazuma or a Subaru and stuff like that, Like, I don't think either of them would have been making these types of decisions that he's been making, And it's led to greater infrastructure in the village becoming bigger and bigger. The orcs, join the village now.
Nothing can possibly go wrong until it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I've been waiting for this moment.
Go ahead.
Yes. I've been waiting for the return of the OG, the Dwarf King. Dwarf King pulls up on all the Pegasuses.
Pegasi?
The Pegasusi. Where Sui is out here, is like, yo, Rimuru might have a problem. There's mad niggas pulling up right now.
Deep, bro. Trying to squat up on us.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just letting you know. Rimuru like, all right, everybody, just act cool. If we gotta fight, we gotta fight. But let's just, let's see how this goes. My man is the Dwarf King, pulls up and was like, yo, Slime. Well, actually, first, Kaijin comes up. He was like, yo, what's good, my guy? And he was like, good to see you, my G. how you living? Same old. Then he challenges Rimuru to the fight.
I challenge you to a duel.
He was like, yeah, I got to see if you pure or not. I got to see if you for real.
See what you really mean. I mean, they always say you know what you really understand a person by trading blows with them.
Word. And so then they're like, all right, we're about to have this duel. Then the Dryad come out of nowhere. Like, I'm a fish. Like, whoa, where'd you come from?
Mm-hmm.
And then, he, Rimuru, counters. I mean, it was looking like, I'm not gonna lie, Dwarf King was out here looking like Sasuke with the blade when he pulled up on him
he was showing why he's a Dwarf King
at the conference. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man was out here hanging on the ceiling and whatnot. Boom. Yeah. Crazy with it.
Oh, at the Kage Summit.
Yep, the Kage Summit. Man was just like shoom. But Rimuru, being the real nigga that he is, countered. I'm gonna be totally honest. I did not expect the Dwarf King to have like power like that. Like, I thought he was just like, I thought he was like, just one of those like, human warriors. Like, all right, he's just mad nice with the blade, but like he's strong. But I didn't think he'd have like power like that.
Dwarves is they're supposed to be mad strong.
Yeah, and he's not a dwarf because he's kind of tall.
But he's still a part of the race of dwarfs. He's just tall.
He's a super dwarf.
Yeah.
He's just a above average sized dwarf. That's
so you're telling me he's just a regular sized person and
yeah,
it is. There it is. Like there would be dwarf kings. Like Justin, you would qualify as a dwarf king.
This is ridiculous.
You would be king of the dwarf population.
Hey man,
in anime, not in real life, because that would be politically.
Oh my god! In real life, oh my god, JT is gonna see like a group of like people suffering from dwarfism, but just be like, "I am your ruler now."
Follow me to freedom. But yeah, no, he blocks the special move, and he was like, "All right, bet you cool. So let's you want to start this alliance?" Yeah, why not?
Missed out how we found out that the reason why the Dwarf King was such a problem was
he
was training in the forest alone. And
I feel like they could have elaborated on that part too.
Yeah,
like,
definitely should have.
Old Gray was out here. Turned out he trained him.
He's like, yeah, you're not the little boy I found in the woods all those years ago. Remember, he's like, wait, you know him? He's like, yeah, he trained me. He was like, there's only one person that could have taught you that type of swordsmanship.
Yeah.
Old man comes up. Was good, young blood. Boy. But then they have dinner, form an alliance, and then
establish a nation.
Yep, the creation of the nation, and the nation is called the Jura Tempest Federation. That's the name of the settlement. Did you guys realize that they didn't have a name for the settlement up until that point?
Nope, you don't think about it.
Until I didn't think about it. Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, damn, what is the name of the place?
And then they were like, all right, we'll name the capital city Rimuru, and we're going to be the capital city now. And he was like, oh, like, nah, like, that's kind of dumb. They go, nope, it has to be. And he's like, all right, I guess.
He was like, all right, like, I guess y'all are posing on me, so I'm gonna fuck with it, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
But one thing that really stuck out to me is when the High Orc, but this is before he was the High Orc, when he went to Benimaru and he really like was mad emotional and apologized for destroying the village and shit. Like, I just want to know how I felt about that. Like, when he was really like trying to off himself for like on behalf of the orcs and shit.
I feel like that speaks to his character, man, and that shows like I feel like that they do a good job showing that. I feel like a lot of this theme has been like forgiveness and growth throughout the show, and bringing the way he's brought these alliances together and stuff like that, and him, like the writer, I'm saying when I say him, showing that wants to show that the orcs aren't gonna be like, it's like, all right, trust the orcs to be like, you realize, and things happen, and things are based off the leaders, and people are driven to situations to do that, but to show that the orcs are still out here, like they appreciate the situation they're in now. They were really just starving before, and now he's like, regardless of what happens, this is the only way to make it right. And then you see again theme of forgiveness. Benimaru and Kajin are like, you know what? It's in the past. I would never let something like that happen again. And now, we all serve the same master. So also that was a little overlooked, but the war was finished, and we see that the ogres chose to stay serving Rimuru, which I remember you guys were talking about it before. You guys were like, oh man, I hope they stay. So there you go.
Yeah, I was really hoping they stayed because I like some of the characters.
So
they have good. They have nice traits.
Sure. My son JT heard, they building a bath in the village now.
That's all right. I'm gonna keep it G real with you. I saw them building the bath, and my first thought was back to Life in the New World.
Oh, Konosuba.
when they was at the bath and it was
the mixed baths.
Yeah, with Darkness and Mega Meme.
Oh yeah.
That was my first thought. I was like, all right, I'm a rock. I'm a chill.
When Cosmo was peeping them low key, and he got sent to the
other dimension with that punch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But but I think some important things came upon this. One, we finally see the I guess the head honcho demon, the demon lord Clayman. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
Clayman.
Clayman, whatever.
Yeah. But only briefly. Only briefly. But
the one pulling the strings on Gelmond.
Yes. And now we can see that the clown mask people, or the guy, is gonna be a problem, because he was like, hey, whatever you need, I'm up for the services. And I also noticed
hired gun.
Big facts. And then when Gabru got exiled by his dad, which I mean, honestly, that was his dad taking like the most mercy on him, because he should have easily chopped his head off for causing the mutiny. But the dad gives him his staff. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all was sleeping on my guy Gabaru. I think Gabaru is gonna play an important part in this.
My son Rimuru. First of all, again, my son Rimuru being a problem saved him, and my son went, honestly, I kind of like Gabaru now.
See?
So because Gabaru's kind of grown on me, I'm gonna save everyone.
He's a good leader. I think he's a charismatic leader.
He's charismatic. I don't know if he's good, but
hey,
he has some solid leadership quality.
They was messing them orcs up until they were like, oh wait, they're eating. Oh god. Retreat.
Yeah, until they got stronger, until they ate a lizard man and they all got webbed feet, and they were like, fuck, they can catch up to us.
But you saw a glimpse of his swordsmanship though, and his staff skills when back in episode 15 when he's battling the general, and the general sends out there was the soul eater or whatever his power was.
Chaos eater shit.
Yeah, chaos eater. And my man's just out here with the staff, like ching 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 ching, doing backflips and whatnot. He caught the general by surprise real quick, because the general was like, "What?" Caught him.
Still wasn't good enough though.
It wasn't good enough though. It's all right. We just go to the gym, pump out a few more sets.
You gotta go get some training, dog.
We gotta go back to the lab. It's all right. We're in the off season now. Sure. We're gonna put out a video.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back for year 2, like Luca.
All you're gonna see from Gabru is a video from House of Hoops.
Facts.
What's it? Lifetime Fitness.
he's gonna be in the gym training with the staff with the fucking.
Gonna be in the lab. Facts.
the breathing mask.
You're gonna be like, oh, Gabru gonna be a problem in 2021.
My son Gabru, bro. Yeah, I'm still not fucking with him. But I honestly, like, just going back over what John was talking about when he's talking about themes, like humanity is starting to become like a real big thing amongst this. And I feel like normally that wouldn't be a theme, but since we're dealing with a world full of monsters, I think it's important to note that, especially when it comes to Gabru, because I feel like he's becoming more likable as we see that he makes a lot of mistakes. And I think us being able to relate to this mistakes that he makes is like, okay, maybe, I can see where he went wrong on this. And I think kind of tying in with the forgiveness aspect of what you're talking about, John, like with Rimuru. And I think he kind of instills that in everybody, because if you talk about growth and like how the ogres were, I feel like if you asked, Benimaru before, you saw how he pressed Rimuru off rip when he thought that it was him that burned down his village.
Yeah.
And then when he got to the point of the people that burned down his village, he was like, he didn't even take action to like, try and take them apart. So that just speaks on the humanity aspect of it. So there's a lot of things that's going on, but overall, like I say every week, this is great. Like I love this. This is becoming one of like my favorite animes. And I'll be very sad when we end it.
Yeah.
But it is coming back next year though. So that's good news.
Also, kind of like you said, going with that, it was when he made the alliance where it's kind of like, hey, like you're the Dwarven King and you're acknowledging this nation of monsters, kind of as a country too. And that's definitely unheard of in this world, because it's like we see the way monsters are looked at and treated, as you saw when they went to go visit Dwarven Kingdom and stuff, and they were waiting outside. So, my son Rimuru is out here changing the game. And yeah, like we're getting another time, I feel like, of things now are going pretty solid. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you have any prediction of what's gonna happen next, or like, let's just hear any overarching thoughts on this string of episodes or anything?
Well, now that my one fear was that they were gonna have to fight the humans, but now that we're on the same side, now it just seems like full speed ahead to fighting the demons. And I mean, I'm just going based off like the opening credits. Like I know there's some powerful people about to pull up, but it'll be interesting to see. And I want to see just how much more power the Dwarf King has, because that was just a little taste. I was glad. The first thing that ran through my mind when I said that Paul Pierce thing when he was on the pregame show. Remember that when he was like, well, "We're just getting a little taste, but I want the whole thing." Remember that? Oh my gosh! But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, and then to see what I don't think that honestly, I don't think that's the full extent of the Kaijin's power. What we saw against the orcs, I think they're way more powerful than that too. So I want to see that.
Me too. I think Orc Disaster was a crazy. That was a full on demon lord, and he had some like wild regenerative abilities, stuff like that. So I agree. I think the Kaijins, they definitely got some stuff.
Yeah, because he was strong before.
Yeah, facts.
He had the regenerative ability when he was just a normal orc.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need somebody to really like match up with Rimuru because Lord Jesus, like I'm tired of Rimuru just bodying everybody by using Predator. Like, nah, I need like I need somebody to be like, nah, you're not using that shit on me.
Well, you saw the regular combat skills that he was out here just cooking.
Yeah,
my
man's out here getting trained by homie. We didn't even know that. Like, that's the craziest part is that we didn't even know that he was getting trained. That he's just out here knights with the sword now. Crazy when you're a prodigy, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is really fun string episodes. Like, I know I said it already, but first big fight scene like that was super fun. I love the fights. I love how like the things are kind of graphic, in the way that they're showing the blood and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to. Any last thoughts on these episodes, Miles, or anything?
Nope.
Nah, ain't nothing.
All right. So for next week, guys, it's listen, the show's been working out great. It's gonna be another 3 episodes. So 16, 17, and 18 for next week. You guys are following along. The way it ends, there's not really an indication of what's gonna happen next. So I just watch and then enjoy. And then meet back up with us to listen while we discuss it. So I guess that concludes this episode. So been a good one. Definitely started out a little wild. A lot going on tonight between connection. I'm super tired. We was talking kind of crazy to start the episode, and yeah. So with that, follow us on the socials. At Sartopia Sports on the Twitters and the Instagrams. RIP. Twitter porn is going to be gone in 2020 apparently.
I think only to an extent. I think it's only like I think they're just cracking down on like the really, really like graphic stuff.
I mean, Twitter has one of those things that like Facebook has where it's like, this is sensitive material, like opt in to view it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that should stay.
But I feel like that should be enough.
The porn's going to find its way back on the people find their way.
Twitter's a wild place. JT's bookmarks myself forever.
No Twitter porn? Oh yeah, I'm not re-downloading that shit. I'll be all right.
Now they taking away the Twitter porns. What's next? It's ridiculous. This is a knock on.
Can't have anything anymore.
You really can't. What am I supposed to do? Like, now I gotta look at regular porn. Oh Jesus.
Oh, speaking of, no, I mean I told you guys already. If you guys are looking, I know we talked about the Konosuba movie last time. Apparently, it's on Pornhub. So before it goes on DVD, if you just want to watch it online, it's up there somewhere, so you can go look for it. Also, when you talk about Slime coming back, we just got word that ReZero season 2 has a date, and it's going to be in April of next year.
Nice.
So definitely got some things to look forward to in the anime side.
Word.
So ReZero's coming back. For you guys who watch Haikyuu, that one's coming back.
The over under on Subaru dying is 9.5, and honestly, I'm taking the over.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Look out for it, guys. Look out for us next week, and yeah, again, sorry, we're gonna get this one sorted out there for next week. But guys,
that's all I got. Follow us on the socials, man. Y'all be easy, and Yankees, we going for number 28.
Yes, as always, you can follow me J_Thomas_24. Remember, tip your local bartenders, tip your local strippers.
Wow.
They don't deserve to be paid too.
They do. I would say so.
Also, it's you know, it is what it is. Yankees, you already know the vibes. I'll be at the stadium this year. I know for a fact. So
I'm in the stadium regardless.
We in here, baby.
On that note, we will talk to you guys next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion.